a beautiful little dog bone interchange. Look at this guy. Much nicer than the diamond interchange that we had before. Took a very long time, but I think it looks much nicer. This rail makes a little bit more sense. It's a little bit more level all the way throughout. I know we have this little kink in the rail, but pay no attention to the kink in the rail. We have a few more connections over here as well. We added this much needed connection. Apparently it's much needed. Look at how much traffic it's supporting. And then we changed our trumpet interchange into this parclo, which I think looks really nice. But guys, let's get into the meat and the potatoes. Today we are going to be rebuilding this highway interchange over here. It is looking pretty awful, and we're going to be fixing it up because it has a lot of issues, and it's just when we get busy down here, it gets really busy, and it's too much. It is too much for this little, what is this, diamond, technically? Diamond interchange? It's too much. I do want to do a few things, so I did actually, one of you guys commented, and you said that this only collects garbage for the industrial zones, which is why we're seeing this much garbage issue. So that is a hilarious oversight by me. So let's hope that this recycling center, we might have to do some more garbage down here. But let's hope that this kind of helps a little bit, and I guess we shall see what happens. We'll keep an eye on it for sure. One thing I do want to do down here, I want to make sure that people are using these parking lots, and I'm seeing a lot of parking on the street. So we are actually going to extend out our industrial area up to about here. Perfect. And we're gonna have no street parking. So I'm actually gonna bring it back to here, and we're gonna go to we need a parking lot over here. Honestly, that's what we need. So this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna leave the industrial area as it is, but we are going to make sure that you can't do any street parking. So there's a roadside parking fee. Actually, it doesn't seem like you can do that. You can only charge roadside parking fees. So I guess that's how we could actually do it. So let's charge a roadside parking fee over here, and we'll make it ridiculous. We'll make it like $20, and that way people don't park on the street over here. They start to park in these parking lots, and then we will make a little parking lot over here as well. So I'm just gonna flatten out an area, or else we will regret it in the future. Maybe we'll do one on either side as well. We'll upgrade this guy to let's do this first. Let's put down our parking lots. Perfect, just like that. And then I'm gonna cut off right here. Amazing. And then we're just gonna upgrade this to have no divider in the middle, and that way you can turn left or right out of either of these parking lots. Awesome. And let's just do a little tiny bit of decoration around here. Literally nothing crazy, just a little tiny bit of something to make it look like there's a little bit of privacy in these parking spots, right? I like that. Yeah, I like that. I think it looks pretty cool. And then hopefully people start to move off of the street and into our parking spots. We're not really seeing it just quite yet, but the other thing is we could change these streets to have no parking on the side. That could work as well. But for now, we're gonna leave it, and we're just gonna get right into building our nice big new interchange. All right, so we're probably going to pause the game for this because it's going to take up a lot of time, and we're gonna be disrupting a lot of our lines. If we had a train line through here, that could work. And if this connected up over here, this could work, but it doesn't. So we're going to leave it for now. We are going to take out this interchange. And honestly, we'll probably take this out to about here as well. We're going to bring this back all the way up to here, and then we're going to have to take out this road. Let's take it out back to here, and we'll see what we do. We'll see some pipes under the road. We will have to remember this when we come back. Okay, so let's think about what we want to do over here. Because we have our mods, this is going to be so much easier, but I would like to flatten out an area. So let's take this, and we're going to come out to about here, and we're just going to flatten it out right up here. So we're going to create like a nice big space. Amazing, just like that. And the reason for creating this large space really is because we want to do a dog bone interchange down here. We're gonna draw it in, but then we're gonna use our move it tool to position it in a correct spot. So what I would like to do is I'm gonna take out this road right here. We're gonna come down to 50, perfect. And then we're gonna kind of go. We're gonna kind of come down straight here, and then we're actually gonna make our way back up. So we're gonna grab this height, say, kind of bring it back to here, and then we're gonna slope up to here. And actually maybe we go a little bit farther. Perfect, just like that. Awesome. So now if we take this road, the idea is that we'll be able to kind of come down here and then curve up. And then come up here. And I don't know where we're going to send this road just quite yet. This would be quite the steep little road. I'm thinking that we actually link up and come and link up right here and then create a larger interchange right here. And we'll probably have to move around some rail as well. Classic, but that is not for today. Okay, so let's just start building out this interchange. We're going to come into our highways and we're going to be doing this with our 2-lane highways. I'm going to turn off everything but snap to zoning cell length, 90 degree and grid line. We're going to come into our continuous tool, and what we're going to do here, yeah, we don't need that on. And what we're gonna do is actually we're just gonna leave it on 90 degree angle. Perfect. We're gonna come out, and I think I want to do like a 90 right like here, and then we're gonna come straight. And I would like to do 60 meters. Perfect. And then we'll do a continuous as well. Oop, we'll redraw this. Perfect, just like that. Awesome. We're a little bit close, so I'm just gonna grab all of our nodes here, move this around. So if you haven't used Move It yet, it works very, very, very similarly to Move It from Cities 1. You grab one node, you hold down your Shift button, and then you grab your other nodes around here. Perfect, just like that. Now you can literally just move this like here. And this is not super important right now. We were just a little bit too close to this area right here, and I wanted to kind of get that done. So now what we're gonna do is we're actually gonna take these out, both of them just like that. But I wanted it to be 60 meters away. We're gonna come into our complex curve mode. We're gonna turn off guidelines. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna come out here. So we're gonna come out 15 meters. We're gonna come down 15 meters, and we're gonna come over 15. Perfect. And we're gonna do the exact same thing. So 15, up 15, and over 15. Perfect, just like that. And we're gonna do the exact same thing on this side. We're gonna come 15, 90 degree angle, 15, another 90 degree angle, come around 15, and do the exact same thing. Perfect. And you can tell that it's perfect because we see 90, I mean, this is 88 to be fair, but 90, 15, 15, 15, just like that. Perfection. Awesome. Love it. Super, super cool. And now the reason why this area was flat was because we're going to be moving this around a bit. So we're gonna come back into Move It, grab these nodes. Now we're basically going to rotate this a bit and try to find the spot where we want this to be. So we basically want our roads or our highways to come right in the middle of this guy right here. So we might have to move this train line down here as well and extend our like shoreline a bit, but it'll be fine. I think here's a pretty good spot, as good as any, to be honest with you. I'm gonna take these back a bit more. And what we're gonna do now is I'm gonna make sure we have a bunch of space on either side. Amazing, we do. I might just bring it back even more. We can fix all of this later as well. I'm not too worried about it, but I do wanna grab our 2-lane highways. And what I would like to do is make them parallel. So we'll come out like here, and then we'll do the same thing on this side. So we're gonna grab our guidelines right here, and then come out a bit. Like right here, roughly. And the reason why we're doing this is because we're going to have this kind of curve in on either side. So it's just kind of straight right now, but we'll grab, like, for example, we'll do something, we'll keep it like this for now, and then I'll come back. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna come in with our 3-lane, perfect, and we're going to come up. So I'm wondering how, this is honestly pretty good. 1.5, yeah, that's actually not that bad. So then we're gonna grab this and we're gonna come right in the middle right here. Perfect, and we can take this back a bit. I'm not too worried about it. And then we're just gonna connect these up with our main kind of drag right now. I am gonna upgrade this really quickly, and then we'll come back in afterwards and kind of clean it all up. But let's take this guy and we'll send this out straight. Well, actually, let's take this height. Perfect, we'll come up to like here. We'll probably take this guy back to about here, and then we'll curve it in right here. Perfect, just like that. And then we'll come in up here as well. And this one might be a little bit more difficult. So let's do this. Let's have these start here. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this height, kind of bring it out to about here. And I'm going to extend this to here for now. Perfect. Take this off, connect this guy up. So now we have something a little bit more cohesive over here. We have a bunch of nodes over here that we really don't need as well, which is slightly bothersome. But this is fine for now. And then what I want to do is I would like to see if we were to take this guy and just send this out, it would come to about here and then it could curve in. What I think we're going to do is we're actually going to bring this back because I'm noticing we have a bunch of just random nodes everywhere along here. So we're going to take, oh, and I took everything back. Oh, I wish there was a Control Z, but there's not. That sucks. That kind of works for what we wanted to do anyway, to be completely honest with you. But that was not the most ideal thing in the entire world. So this is what we're going to do. I'm going to grab, this is a 2-lane right here. So I'm going to take this 2-lane and just bring it out to about here. So now these should link up with each other. And now we're going to make our way back around. Honestly, just because we've taken this out, I know for a fact we're gonna have to take this rail line and extend this shoreline. So let's actually take this whole thing out as well and redo it all. And it's gonna just look much, much, much better. Knowing that we have this line that kind of comes down here, I'm gonna take this out a bit to about here. Perfect-ish, you know, perfect. I mean, taking out this highway was definitely a bit of a blunder, but sometimes that happens. So if we take this and we come all the way around, we are doing a little bit more terraforming than I would like, if I'm being honest with you. But that being said, we're starting to kind of get some stuff looking good, you know? So if we bring this guy down to like here, perfect. What we could do is bring this straight just a little bit more, maybe to about here, and then we'll curve this in. This, perfect, and then we'll straighten it up. Amazing. And now, oh, I love that. Look at that. Oh, beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. And now we can come down over here. So I'm going to grab our slope terrain tool, and we're just going to slope down to here. Now we can also come in with our freeform tool. Oh, and it took out the whole interchange over here. That is so annoying. I will probably fix this and not make you watch it. Okay, that is slightly less than ideal, but it is what it is, I guess. Let's actually start from this side and we'll bring this in. Yeah. Oh, that sucks. Okay, we're gonna leave that for now because yeah. Anyway, now let's connect these guys up. So the reason why we did these lines here was because I want to do something like this. We'll take this out to there. Perfect. And now we can literally just curve in. Bam, just like that, looking really, really nice. We'll do the same thing over here. I don't know if we'll have the same distance, but it will look good nonetheless. Perfection. Awesome. Look at that, man. It just kind of comes around looking really, really cool. We do have these, which I'm not a huge fan of, but maybe they'll kind of work themselves out. Now we'll take a medium road, this one right here. We'll come right in the middle. and we'll link up with this road right here. Perfect. And we'll do the same thing on this other side. We'll come right in the middle. We'll come down at a 90. Perfect. And now this will kind of come around over here, which is why we're still going to need to extend this even farther out. Perfect, just like that. So now let's connect these guys up with each other. Perfect, just like that. Awesome. So we have these two connections, and now we just need to kind of make our way up from here. So let's grab this one first. So we'll start our incline from, let's do like right here. Oh, perfect, just like that. And yeah, we'll just make our way up to here. We'll try to do something that makes a little bit of sense. We're also gonna have to take out all of this as well. This is like a major development project. Okay, so we'll grab our slope terrain tool and let's just pick like, actually we're gonna go down to 20. No, let's do 40. Let's do like right here and see how this looks. This is a 3.5. That's actually pretty good. It feels like we're a little bit too slow of an incline, to be honest with you. So let's grab like here and try the same thing. 4.8, I like that. I think that's pretty decent. So we'll come up straight, and then we'll probably do something like this. Let's actually just upgrade these as well on either side. Perfect, upgraded, love that. That's what we wanted, perfect. And then we'll take this guy over here. Perfect. Look at that, dude. Oh my God, I love it. Absolutely love it. Then we'll do the same thing on this other side. So we'll grab this height right here and we will slope up. Should have a very similar slope, hopefully. And what's nice is we can send this guy up to about here. Perfect. Not as smooth as this other side, so let's try to fix it real quick. That looks so much nicer. Look at that, dude. Oh, love it. Okay, and then over here. So this one will probably be a little bit closer, but that's fine. Let's upgrade both of these on either side to be 4 lanes. Perfect. And then we can come around there. Awesome. And we can make our way down. Perfect. Love, love, love to see it. We'll grab here. We'll grab our slope terrain tool. We'll come up to about here. Perfect. And we'll do the same thing over here. So this one can be a little bit farther back, which is kind of nice. We'll do something like this. And then let's connect these guys up, shall we? I'm wondering, actually, this could probably just be a much smoother transition. Let's actually try that. So we'll grab this, we'll come around, and let's see if we can just link up right here. Pretty sure we can. That looks much nicer, but this is kind of clipping. So let's see if we can fix this. How's that look? That looks much better. Perfect. Awesome. Love, love, love it. And we'll do the exact same thing on this other side. So grab this 2. And then what I think we could actually do, honestly, is like curve in right like here. Yeah, look at that. Oh my God, love it. Beautiful, absolutely gorgeous. Okay, so now what we have to do is connect up this train line over here. So I mentioned before, if we come into our heights, this height actually links up with right here. It's a little bit higher, to be honest with you. So we don't need our train line to be this low. We can come back all the way to up here. We can also take back these guys to like here, which seems crazy, I know, but then we can grab this height. And honestly, we could even go a little bit lower around here and then bring it all the way around. And I want to see actually how high is it compared to here. So it's just a little bit lower, which is crazy, which means that if we just take this height and we come all the way across here, we can literally just bridge across and meet up right over here. So we'll grab this height, we'll come around to about here. So let's come into our train line and let's draw this guy out. I'm going to bring this out to here for now, and then we'll see the rest, but I want to connect these up before we do this. So this guy comes down to here, perfect. And then this will come around up here. And then we'll link up right like here. Perfection. Awesome. Looking really, really nice over here. I do want to just smooth this out because I probably will forget later on. Awesome. Looking really, really cool. And now let's connect these guys up. So like I said, this is probably going to be the same or similar height, right? Yeah. So it's right about here. So if we bring this out to like here, and then we connect up to this area, let's actually bring it out to here, and then we'll do the same thing right like here, and then we'll use our mods to make sure that everything like looks fine. But I will grab this height, and then we're gonna slope down. Yeah, down. Perfect, awesome. And now let's just draw this in really quickly. Nice even slopes over here. And then this guy, we're gonna bring this down. Perfection. Look at that, dude. Oh, love it. I will upgrade both of these. I keep on forgetting to get legacy flavor, which is so frustrating. I'm gonna upgrade both of these to be key walls, and that way we can just kind of smoothen this up a bit around here, because this is not needed at all. Perfect. And now when we look down here, just looks a little bit nicer. Fantastic. Perfect, so now we just need to do this connection right in here as well. This one is going to be probably a little bit more of a fun one. This train line is gonna come down around here. So we're gonna have to move this guy a little bit more to like here, perfect. And we'll take this train line, we'll come around. Come around here, flatten this guy out, perfect. And now we can kind of slope up to around here. So I know that we want this guy to come up to here. So let's bring this around, perfect. And then we'll do the same thing up on this side. So these are gonna be pretty steep, obviously. Such is life though, dude. Such is life. Curve is way too tight, eh? That's fair. So let's do this. Let's bring this back just the slightest bit. Honestly, let's take out this road for a minute. And now let's draw this in, because this is going to be much, much, much easier. I don't know why I was doing this the hard way. So we'll come around. And then what I want to do is have a complex curve like that. That does not look too shabby. I want to make sure everything connects. I think it does. Fantastic. We'll do the exact same thing on this other side. So let's grab this. Perfect. Come up to about here. And now we'll curve up in. Look at that. So hopefully this actually works. I think it will. Well, let's come into our highway roads and let's connect these guys up. Perfection. Look at that, dude. Look at it. Look at it. Why does this not want to come over here? That's not a good enough reason for me. We're gonna put it in regardless. Oh, it's probably one of these poles. That's fine. And that looks really, really nice. I wanna make sure that all of this works, but I don't wanna press play yet because this area, and that's not bueno. We gotta connect this guy up right here. Perfect. We'll bring this along the highway. Take this guy out. Perfect. Awesome. Everything's looking like it's gonna work quite well over here. And then we do have to worry about this area right here as well. So what I think we might do is we have this giant train line here and I don't really want to take it out. So what I think we might end up doing is maybe like a parclo through here. I think that could look quite nice. So let's actually see how high we are. Can we just send this guy straight over here? I think it's gonna like bounce, no? Yeah, it does. It does kind of bounce up. So let's grab a slightly higher height. Let's do this. Where does this come? Right here. We're gonna go 2 above. We're gonna grab this guy right over here. Perfect. We're actually gonna take this out, slope down. This was not in the plan for today, so I do apologize. Sometimes that happens, you know? So we'll come over here and now that should be flat. Yes, it is. Amazing. Really quickly, I'm just gonna pretend that this never happened. And now what we're gonna do is I wanna link these roads up with each other because I feel like that could be a fun connection to make, right? Then you have multiple ways to get in here. You don't just have to take this one highway. And we can also link up with over here as well. I think that would make sense too. So let's have this. Let's do this. Let's see how high we are here. And I think we're gonna have to cross this train line and then we're gonna make our way down here. So let's come into our freeform tool. Actually, let's do a straight across here. Perfect. And now let's come into our complex curve mode and let's link these guys up. Perfect, just like that. Amazing. And now we can kind of come from down here, come up to here. And this is going to be a crazy slope, I think. Let's look, 7.9. Yeah, that's a wild slope. So maybe what we'll do is we'll just do like a really, really, really large slope from here. So let's grab this height. We'll just send this out a bit and I will slope from here. That looks much, much, much nicer. And then let's soften this up around here because this is actually an area that I would definitely forget about. Okay, cool. And now we can build out a little parclo over here as well. Oh, this actually went over the train line. Look at how ugly that looks. So let's redo this because we might have to come up a bit more. We definitely do. So let's grab a little bit higher. I'm gonna come into our shift terrain tool. Let's come down to 10. Oh, that's literally not what I wanted to do at all, but that's fine. And let's just go a little bit higher. So let's do like this height right here. Let's see if this will work. I don't know if it will. And now we're coming into this. This was not the plan for today. Again, I do apologize. Let's see if this works one more time. We have to come up one more higher, but that's fine. So this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna kind of slope up a little bit. We're gonna grab this height. We're gonna kind of come up to like here. Perfect. What I would actually rather do is keep this straight. So we'll come up to here, perfect, and now we'll curve in right around here. I think this is gonna look much nicer in the grand scheme of things. We have this like nice slope that kind of comes around here, fantastic. We are gonna take these out a little bit more. We'll leave that there, cool. And now let's build this parclo out. Let's see. So these are 2 lanes. Let's fix these back to where they belong. Well, actually, let's upgrade these to be 3 lanes a little bit farther along. We'll come up to about here, perfect. And we'll fix this later. Amazing. And then what I want to do is we'll probably just do a regular 2 lane that kind of comes around here and we can introduce roundabouts in there as well. I like that. I think that's an interesting idea. So let's do that. We'll do our first one here. So we'll come out ever so slightly. Perfect. And then I want to see how far are we from here. We're about 120. So a nice 60 or a 120, maybe like a 90. 90's too close. Actually, a 60 would work perfectly. So if we do a 60, Yeah, I like that. I like that a lot. Let's grab this height, come out to about here. Perfect. And this is honestly where something like the network multi-tool would go over really, really well. But we'll curve in from here. So we'll come out 60. Perfect. And then we'll curve in right here as well. Perfect. Look at that, dude. Oh, looking really, really nice over here. I like the way that this parclo is looking. And now we'll do this other side as well. So this was about a 120. So I would like to keep this, honestly, if we could. That's a 60. So 120 would be roughly here. So let's actually do the exact same thing. We'll take this height. Perfect. We'll come out a bit. Amazing. Grab this. Come out 35, I believe this was. Yeah, I like it. And now we'll kind of slope down. We can come in. Let's see. So this will be, we'll come in 60, 60. I just want to see where we kind of land. We end up. So we're about here. Perfect. Yeah. So we'll come into our slope terrain tool. We'll grab this and we'll slope in. Fantastic. Now let's build this guy out. Perfect. And now we'll do the exact same thing here. So we'll come in on this side. So it'll be a 58. So it's a little bit different, but that's fine. Perfect. Look at that, man. I like that. I think that looks pretty cool. We'll have this come in and let's bring these back because these are astronomically stupid. We'll come back to about here. Fantastic. Now let's look at the other side. We should bring this a little bit farther. So I'm thinking maybe, I like how far this one is, to be honest with you. So let's do that. Let's have this come here. Perfect. Just like that. Now we do that. Oh my God, I almost killed everyone. Now we'll do our electricity. Perfect. Awesome. And now we should be able to press play and let's see if anyone dies. We have all of our trains. We have electricity over here. Ah, yes. Ah, yes. I see. Okay, so that's an easy fix. We just come underground. We do that. You should be fine. Went away. Amazing. Let's take out the traffic lights right there. Perfect. I'm also wondering, what happens if we change this? I think we might do that too. We'll leave it for now. We'll leave it for now. Although if you're in this lane, then you have to merge out. So that actually doesn't really work well. But yeah, let's actually bring this into here and we'll do the same thing on this other side. And now if you're in this lane coming around on this far one, I mean, I guess you would want to turn in here anyway, but we'll leave it like this for now. We'll see if things break. Cool. Awesome. Let's come back over here. How are you guys doing? Looks like we might need, people are literally just turning around right here, which is weird. So let's do some roundabouts up here. I think that could work out well. I'm going to soften the terrain up. And then this was our last road that we wanted to connect up over here. So let's look at our ground because we'll probably have to bridge again over here, but that'll be fine. And then we can probably honestly come up to like right here. I like that. I think that would be cool. So let's grab our height. We'll do a 50. We'll just grab this and we'll come around. How high is this? Very, very, very high. So let's like cut that in half then. Perfect. Awesome. And let's slope from here to here. Perfect. We'll grab with a median, which we don't really need. And honestly, we could probably change this into a highway from here. I think that would probably make more sense. Straighten it up to about here. Fantastic. We will cross. We'll come to about here. Bridge over. Fantastic. And now I want to see what our height differences are here. So let's grab this and let's see how close this is over here. It's actually very, very, very close. I like that. I think that's kind of nice. So we'll probably leave this to about here, slope down, and then we'll cross over. So we'll grab this height. Let's pause the game real quick. Take these out. Perfect. And let's come back into our electricity and we'll just cross this. I'm actually going to come into our softened terrain first. We'll soften it up around here, make it look a wee bit nicer. This looks ugly. Perfect, and then now let's link all these guys up. Perfect, so we should be able to press play and things should be good. I'm liking it. I'm liking it a lot. All right, yeah, so we're seeing a bunch of traffic over here. Makes sense. Let's actually just make this a 3-lane all the way here. I feel like we don't need this to not be one. Fantastic. And then I think we just need to kind of let this run. We probably have a giant traffic backlog that needs to be kind of like taken care of. And honestly, while this is doing this, let's just come in here and decorate a little bit. I want to actually, we're going to make these bigger because I think that makes more sense. And then I would like to do like maybe like some oak, like an oak tree in here or something. Perfect, awesome. And I actually don't mind the trees that already exist over here. Maybe we'll paint just a little bit more oak through here, and we'll also kind of paint it around here as well. We're going slightly overboard here, but I think it's going to look really, really nice. We are seeing an absolutely monumentous traffic jam. So let's see where this comes from. Looking like it's coming from like right here. So this is what we're gonna do. I'm gonna change this into a 6-lane road. Yeah, we're gonna change this into a 6-lane road. The idea being that it kind of opens things up a little bit more, hopefully. And then we're going to make another very large roundabout right here. Perfect. And yeah, hopefully this just kind of helps the situation a bit. And then we're going to do some of this as well. Perfect. Yeah, I feel like this just kind of needs to run for a bit. We're looking at over here. Yeah, this is kind of clearing itself out, which is quite nice. This just needs to finish up. I don't think we're seeing as many people turn around, which is nice. You should be able to just come straight through here as well. I don't think people are doing that, but that's fine. We probably just don't have a lot of people. Anyone that's on this road is coming into the highway and not going down either of these. Although I do think this connection, look at how busy this connection already is. Yeah, this is definitely going to be helpful, especially when this kind of like bottlenecks as it is. But yeah, I think we got to let this kind of run for a minute. But guys, if you made it this far and you liked the video, like the video. If you love the video and not subscribed, what are you doing, man? Subscribe down below. Let me know in the comment section what you think of our dog bone interchange. I know it's riddled with traffic right now, but in due time, my friend, in due time, this will figure itself out, and we're going to be chilling one day. It is going to be fine. But oh my god, I want to fix one thing. I always forget to fix this before we go. This, I don't know why people are turning on here. This needs to be a pedestrian. No turning on here. We're gonna make sure that you literally cannot turn either way. Perfect. And then we're gonna do the same thing over here. No turning on Primrose Street. Stop it. You're not allowed. This street is causing a major backup. I don't know why people, like, this is not, maybe we just have to sever this connection. That could be it, actually. That could probably help. Let's actually do that. This is what we're gonna do. I'm gonna turn on anarchy. We're gonna do this, take this out, fantastic. And then we're gonna come into our paths, and we're gonna make sure that people can walk. This is an invalid shape, don't care. That is definitely an invalid shape. I just wanna make these connect with each other. So let me just try to figure this out real quick. Okay, that works much better. It looks a little bit weird over here, and looks a little bit weird, but it is what it is. Guys, thanks so much for watching. Peace out.